everyone, welcome back to Remodel Handz with Mia, where I do all things DIY, home renovations, furniture flips, whatever it is that I can pick up a tool, I do it. So today's video is a continuation of last week's video where I did the staircase makeover. Well, this is the final part. We're finally getting it done. We're removing that burgundy carpet. We are gutting everything, installing new treads, risers, balusters, everything. The only thing that we're keeping is the rail, and I'm gonna update that a little bit. So I'm gonna take you all along, and this will be for my mom's home. So I'm really excited to do this and just give back to my mom in some way, shape, or form. So in the end, I'm gonna reveal it to her, and you all will see her reaction. So let's go ahead and get started with this makeover. Here is where we are starting with this makeover. It is time to get rid of this carpet, and here's what the stairs look like before. So if you didn't see the accent wall last week, go ahead and make sure you watch this video after this one. But let's go ahead and rip this carpet up. I don't know about you all, but I am not a huge fan of ripping up carpet. It is a lot of work. It feels like a workout to me because carpet weighs a lot, and you have to go through after and pull up all the staples and nails and tack strips out. So I spent the first day pretty much ripping up the carpet and just demoing everything. It was a lot of stains, but I do recommend wearing a respirator or some type of mask because it's a lot of dust. I have really bad allergies, and usually when I pull up carpet, it gets me pretty bad. Show me the car where you turn me on, the way you tell me you want me down. Done it, I done this before you fall. I won't catch you, don't know I'm stalling, cause you love to have them all crying. Calling me sweet, telling me you need me, but I'm from a city that's high school. I give them this anymore, I go. Cause you a bad money, she don't love money. She break grass real fast like conman. Wanna swim down to the deep end. Wanna know all my secrets, honestly. Can you keep it real? Cause honestly, I can tell that you're real fond of me. Baby, don't be shy, I can see it in your eyes. I've been running around. Too bad, I've been sticking out your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I know you stand it how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night? Too bad, I've been sticking out your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I know you stand it how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night? So this was my first time actually using a circular saw, and I was a little nervous. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but just holding a saw in my hand. Most of my saws are a little bit more controlled or feel controlled to me, but I'm using the circular saw just to cut down these spindles and ripping them out. They were attached with some nails, so that's why you see me like shaking the rail trying to loosen it up, and eventually it'll come out. If I couldn't get it, I would use some type of hammer or a mallet to make sure I can loosen it a little bit more. And after this, I'm using that same circular saw to cut down the treads so I can put my new risers up. If not, you can use shims to create the length, but it was a lot of I'll have to use a lot of shims, so I just decided to go ahead and cut them down to make sure that my riser laid flat. Coming down too strong, cause I want ya, and it's hard to resist cause I need ya, and it's hard to be cause I believe ya. Hold me tight, holding on tonight. Golden cuppa, get to you clean and proper. Yeah, I'm moving a weekend lover. You gon' have me on your mind forever. Ever, thanks baby, turn it down like a sweet and ready. Go slow, keep it nice and steady. Know that you've been keeping patience. Too bad I've been sticking out your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I know you stand it how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night? Too bad I've been sticking out your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I know you stand it So on most stairs, if your stairs are against a wall, you will not be able to reach that circular saw all the way down. So I'm using my Dremel multi-purpose tool to just saw the rest of it off. There's so many different tools. You can use a jigsaw, you can use a handheld saw. So whatever you use, whatever works best for you, and whatever is the best option, use that.
And you know that I'm bad. Too bad I've been sticking on your mind. I know you like your hair rocking from behind. I know you stand how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night? Too bad I've been sticking on your mind. I know you like your hair rocking from behind. I know you stand how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night?
I did decide to install some vinyl floors, which are very similar to the ones that are downstairs, because this would be a more cheaper option for us, and I can install vinyl pretty quickly and easily, so it just kept me on a time track. I installed these floors in about 30 minutes and kept the ball rolling. It did look really good. I think it matches well. The stairs kind of bring out that dark tone of these vinyl floors, and it just transition nicely. Early the next morning, I decided to go ahead and stain down my treads. I am using the color Ebony by Varathane, and this is not their premium collection, it's just their regular stains. And I did do 3 coats. Now I highly recommend in between coats taking it into the space that you will be installing these in to see how they look in there. I did make that mistake of staining it all outside, and I stained them a little darker than I wanted to originally have them. Even though they turned out nicely, I should have took them in because the sun really projected on them and made them look lighter than they were. So I do apologize. The footage is going to be a little choppy here. I lost a lot of footage. I just got a new camera and the SD card just messed up on me, and I lost a lot of this when I was installing the treads and risers. But I am using the liquid nails to go ahead and attach, and I will use my brad nailer attached to an air compressor to attach my risers, and I also did this with the treads. To get my railing the same color, I decided to use a gel stain. I could not find the color ebony in the gel stain, so I decided to get one that was very similar. And then once that gel stain dried, I went over it with the color ebony in the regular stain so it can match. But this was very quicker. Gel stain usually soaks in better and you don't have to put as many coats. It did take a very long time to dry. I let it dry for about a week, and I'm not really sure what was up with that, but yes, it took a while. Y'all, this was a task right here. So I end up using my miter saw to cut down the balusters, and all I did was buy a new blade. I bought a metal blade from Home Depot. It's the Diablo's blade, and I'll link that in the description box below. But this blade was about $6 at Home Depot, and it worked. I mean, at first I was like, I think I'm gonna have to buy a chop saw to cut these down, but I just didn't feel like it was worth it for this project. So use what you got. That's the moral of this story. I always say it in every one of my videos. Use what you have. Don't spend any extra money. Try to find a way. Once it's time to install, I'm just putting my caps on, and I am using a screw beside the railing to kind of tighten it so it won't move to the touch. I was seeing this on somebody else's YouTube page, and I'll link his video down below so he can get the credit and y'all can go and get a more description of what I'm doing. But this helped so much with tightening it. And here are what the stairs look like. They look so good, so modern. I really like how it turned out. The darkness kind of hints off of the floors, and I'm just in love. I'm in love that I even did this. I'm shocked, but I mean, you just have to do it. But here is my mom's reaction. She's a little camera shy, so here we go.
Wow, this looks good. This looks good. Oh my goodness. I love it. It looks good.
Looks like a whole new set of stairs, doesn't it?
It looks good. It don't look like the stairs y'all tore up.
Oh, y'all look up.
Good. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
This is gorgeous.
So we kept the railing and we replaced the balusters. But everything else is new. The only thing that's original on here is the rail.
I love it. It looks good. You did great, Samia.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Nice stairs. got a whole new house.
Yes, we are continuing this renovation process. So if you like this video, go ahead and give it a huge thumbs up. And if you want to see more of this content as we continue to renovate the home, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.
New history, find out what we can be.